Time flies when you're having fun, and we've been having fun. Before jumping into my 10 favorite car and home Fyxdt gadgets of 2020, here's a quick peek as to what's ahead on the channel. My Mustang GT convertible turns 2 years old, and I'm going to give you insight on what it's like owning one. The good, the bad, the great, and, well, it's mostly been great. The Mustang's new spoiler got painted. Clear coat is curing now, and then it's off to wet sanding and polishing, and onto the car for lots of photos and videos coming soon. We had a home invasion. A flying squirrel took over our house at 2 a.m. and created quite a stir. Pictures or it didn't happen? Folks, you know me. I have a complete video which you can watch on my other channel simply called Fyxdt, Fyxdt. I'll put a link at the end of this video. Please go watch it, like, and subscribe. Finally, what's really making my time fly this time of year is our email marketing company, corpnote.com, which lets you send electronic holiday cards, artful email messages, and automated birthday greetings. We've been gearing up for the holidays, shooting photos, doing art, and programming new features. I invite you to check it out at corpnote.com. Just one more message before we jump into the topic of this video. I had some questions on my OBD-Link MX Plus Bluetooth car diagnostic review, link above, which I promised I'd follow up on in a video. So thank you for those questions. Please stay patient and stay tuned. That info will be coming up soon. So let's jump into it. Here's my favorite, most used, most helpful, and most innovative car and home Fyxdt gadgets of 2020 that I've acquired for less than 20 American dollars. Whether or not it's Amazon Prime Day or Black Friday, many of these items commonly go on sale as deals of the day or lightning deals. Throughout this video, I'll tell you what I paid, and you can watch for what it's currently going for on Amazon.com with links for each product in the video description below. Number 10, the GEARWRENCH 3/8 inch drive handheld gimbal ratchet. Have you ever found yourself trying to ratchet out a bolt that's in an awkward position? Or just wish you had a handle to use sockets with directly without a wrench? The GEARWRENCH gimbal ratchet is a solidly made piece of hardware that lets you attach your sockets directly or plays nicely with a socket extension. The gimbal construction lets you apply torque at an angle, and the machined outer ring gives you plenty of grip. It takes up very little space in the toolbox, and once you have one, you'll recognize uses for it when the need arises. I paid $10 for mine. Its regular price is around $14, and it's also available for 1/4 inch drive sockets. Number 9, the DEWALT drill bit holder extension. I love my impact driver and cordless drills, but there are times that I wish I had more reach or that the drill body gets in the way. The DEWALT extension, which in reality is for hex screwdriver bits, not drill bits, is the thinnest extension I could find, and it has a locking mechanism to hold the bit firmly, and a magnet that will hold your screw or fastener onto the bit. I paid $15 for mine recently, but today this one is going for $20. Here's a quick tip if you want to see the historic high and low prices on Amazon for just about any product. Copy the product URL and head over to the website camelcamelcamel.com. Paste in the product link, and you can see a chart that shows the historic prices so you'll know if you're getting a good deal. Number 8, the AstroAI ATG150 Digital Tire Pressure Gauge. I've always relied on an analog tire pressure gauge because, quite frankly, I wasn't sure about the digital gauge's accuracy, and I didn't like the idea of having to replace the batteries. When my son started driving, I wanted him to have his own gauge. I bought a 2-pack of these earlier in the year for around $14, and I'm glad I did. They are accurate, easy to use, easy to store, and so far haven't needed new batteries. If you have friends or family that are drivers, and I'll bet you do, they should all have a tire pressure gauge and know how to use it. Number 7, the Hapurs Universal Digital Battery Volt Tester with digital display. Have batteries? I'm guessing yes. Not sure which ones are good and which ones aren't? Or do you have rechargeable batteries that you don't know their condition? Stop guessing. I've always used a multimeter for testing batteries, but that wasn't always convenient. So I decided to get a dedicated battery tester. There are lots of sub $10 battery testers available, but I love the option of this one's numeric volt readout, as opposed to the simplified good, low replace meter on the competition. This unit can test most standard cylinder-shaped cells, as well as coin battery and 9 volts. The only weird thing is that it is oriented with the negative up and the positive down. But once you make that mistake about 5 or 20 times, you figure it out for good. I bought my tester for $8. Number 6, the Amoner 3-port USB wall charger cube. It seems like every electronic and rechargeable device these days has switched to a 5-volt DC USB power source. USB 5-volt power is so prevalent that some devices don't even come with a power supply brick. And I keep running out of USB jacks. That's why I was excited about finding these inexpensive 3-port power supplies. They provide enough power to charge my gear. I use this one on my camera charging station, and they don't block other outlets. A pair of these chargers cost me $10. My next top 10 pick is more about packaging than it is about innovation. It's a staple of my home and garage, and frankly, it's saved me more times than I can remember. It's 2-part 5-minute epoxy. I always used the double plunger tubes, but I always found them awkward and messy, and I was often running out. A few years ago, I started buying larger bottles, and I found that I was using it more. I've used Loctite with good success, and I most recently bought this JB Weld because it cost a few dollars less. The thing to remember about 2-part epoxy, or any adhesive, is that it has a shelf life. As it ages, it doesn't harden right and it stays sticky. If your current epoxy is more than a few years old, treat yourself to a new package before you need it in an emergency. This package cost me $17. My next pick is a product I've seen advertised for years, but I didn't get to use it until this weekend. I love it. It's the CanGun 1 spray can handle. The grip lets you hold the spray can in a much more natural position, like a professional paint gun. And it lets you control the nozzle flow with all of your fingers instead of just one fingertip. The grip fit well on the automotive spray paint and clear coat cans I was using, and after spraying over 30 individual coats in one day, I never had a sore hand like I've had from spraying with a can alone. The CanGun 1 cost me $6. The next product on my list I use every day, and it has saved me immeasurable time and frustration. Some years back, we got into the habit of dating food when it's opened and writing the date of leftovers on our reusable containers for health safety reasons. Our go-to technique on containers has been masking tape and a Sharpie. I can't tell you how many times I've struggled with finding the beginning of the tape, and with it tearing funny. I wished I'd thought of this years before. My number 3 pick is a tape dispenser that can hold larger rolls, which in this case is perfect for masking tape. If you use big tape, you need one of these. It's available in lots of colors for around $13. Any home or garage enthusiast needs my number 2 pick. It's spring clamps. I use them for woodworking and gluing, holding down things outside so they don't blow away, and on and on and on. This set of 16 clamps includes a huge selection of sizes with different clamping strengths. I had some leftover paint from my car spoiler project, so I dressed up a few of my clamps in Ford's ruby red metallic, so now I'll be clamping in style. I paid $15 for this variety pack, just a little under $1 a clamp. Remember folks, you can never have enough clamps. My number 1 product pick is perfect for everyone. It's the PASOW reusable Velcro cable ties. I use them everywhere I can, to neaten wires and cables, wrap and store extension cords, and to attach things securely but not permanently. Because we all know, when we're done fixing something, we're never truly done, are we? A pack of 50 ties ranges in price from about $6 to $8 US, and they're available in different colors so you can organize in style. Well, I hope you found the list fun and that you might be inspired to step up your home and auto do-it-yourself projects with some new tools and supplies. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up and feel free to share it with a fellow shopper or handy person. You can subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I'm Mike. The channel is Mike Fyxdt. Thank you for watching. Be good, be well, and be safe. And I'll talk to you real soon.
I fixed it.